Okay, so guys, let me understand. Make this make sense. Are you all telling me that every day we're going to discover new talent in Parliament? Is that what you're all saying? No, I mean, the other time it was paper chewing colossus or genius. Then we moved to slap givers and collectors in Parliament. We have moved to weight lifters. This time around, we have a 100-meter athlete who runs not at the sound of a referee's whistle, but at the gavel of a high court judge. Ladies and gentlemen, the High Court in Florida has cut the Kwetia MP to size. I'm sad. Listen, I'm really sad. Like, guys, we have a minority already that's only 88. Like, they are 88 men strong and women. Why are you people attacking a man when he's already down? That's not the strategy of war. When you hit a man, he's already down. You don't beat him. From a happy, mighty field to a troubled field. Man. Bruh. I mean, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. It's sad, Charlie. Why do you punish, why one party for 1 month? No, can't the judge just forgive and forget? I mean, you get it? Okay, please. Are we on Welcome TV? Are we live on Welcome TV? I mean, welcome. Welcome. Oh, me always on. No. Are we? Oh, okay. So we are not. Huh? That's in. We are not transmitting from Jubilee House, so how can we be? Hey, now Jubilee House crowd. I mean GBC crowd. They are chopping mates. But the thing people are doing, is it fine? Is it normal? Honestly, here's my thing. Don't use the business of state to promote private initiatives that have inured to your political gain. End of story. Don't also sabotage or kill a state institution while building a private one. End of story. It doesn't smell nice, guys. Stop it. We can't say state institutions are not delivering, so we'll use private ones to do what the state should be doing. We know you're good in your business. That's why we've given you a responsibility to manage what is collectively ours. Don't use what is collectively ours to build what is exclusively yours while killing what is collectively ours. Do you understand? Stand. You understand? Dug it. This one is yours. How can you be carrying, well, they say they carry it for the others to carry because when they were doing the things in the trenches, the others couldn't get them. So, but honestly, it doesn't carry. It doesn't carry for me. If you are transmitting swearing in of cabinet ministers or whatever, you are streaming and you are using Waze or hashtag something, it's state business. Guys, wash your hands off this. You don't need this. Personally, I didn't even see why the Minister for Government Communications will be announcing appointments of ministers on his Facebook page when there is an official page for Ministry of Communication or Information at the time. Do you get me? It's like I work at City, I go and do a story, I post it first on my personal social media channels, then the station will come and search for it or share. It doesn't carry for me. Anyway, to the show. The show is the show, you understand? I want to show you something. Glover Mijo, if you can hear me. It is not correct. That's what I'm saying. I think this is really needless. It is. So, remember in the previous government, some of the appointees went to office. They had their own PAs, they had their own PROs, they had their own cameramen. They said that the civil servants are inefficient, so they went with all kind of things. Can it be like, Eben rubbish and Sonny, and paid man's over this year, Ghana for you, bro, you speed up at us. Okay, so wait, should I start from the OSP or I should go to Akwetia because if people say Akwetia, Neminira? Sorry, is it Akwetia SP? No, sorry, Akwetia MP. Okay, so this man, his name is NSS. NS Yaokumi. Hey, they say, oh, there's something I want to do here. I want to say, hey. Oh no, I'm Yaokumi. Iritiane no. Yaokumi. The guy, they warn him. They warn him, but bad company.
Honorable members. All right. Honorable members. So, I have brought this matter to the attention of the House. That is my pleasant duty to do. The member may decide, may elect to participate. But in doing so, I'm drawing attention to Article 105 of the Constitution. And I will read, a person who sits or votes in Parliament knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled to do so commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an enactment of Parliament. Having done this, I have discharged my noble duty.
So the clerk was backing, warning him, say, Charlie, what you are doing. But under the influence and guidance of the leader of the mighty and happy few, he said, well, see, you know what? Hot kanka, kanka.
Just have a simple answer to the point you made. And I have the instructions of my respected colleague-elect, Honorable NS Kumi, and fortified by the precedents of this House. Which precedence is dated 7th of January 2021. I simply, Mr. Chairman, the member so desires to proceed to be sworn in and to also participate in the election of the Speaker and bear the consequences himself.
All right, so on the strength of this defiance, NS Yaokumi, he was sworn in as MP against a court order restraining him from presenting himself for swearing in pending the resolution of a legal dispute. Well, as it stands, the court has issued a bench warrant for Yaokumi. He entered Parliament on the day. Then quickly, abort mission. No, man's not hot. To me, I drink. Charlie, before the issuance of the bench warrant, the lawyer for the MP said, he's Tawali. Basically, I know my level. Now, after the issuance of the warrant, now journalists say, oh, counsel, Ekoye, mama, counsel, Ekoye. He said, Kum namaya. Kum namayo, kum.
Kum noye. Kum noye. Kum noye.
Well, the lawyer may be cum, but the minorities leadership says, we raise a sound.
All the parties to the certiorari and prohibition application, including the judge, His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Senyo Amedehe, who is the respondent to this application before the Supreme Court, have been duly served. Further legal steps would be taken and the minority caucus in Parliament will address the Ghanaian public on the way forward. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, Ghana's democracy thrives on fairness, the rule of law, and the principles of justice. The actions taken against Honorable Ernest Yaokumi threaten not only his rights, but also the very foundation of our democratic processes and principles. The judicial system must not be weaponized to serve partisan interest or undermine the will of the people of Akwetia.
Hey, Jerry. Why, Jerry? I have a new nickname. They say freshman suspension. They say you that they suspend you in the first 3 weeks of being in Parliament. That they forgive you. Also, they can come and arrest him from the chamber. Hey, star boy. Star boy happy. What? AKA, you have a beautiful wife. Well, Ernest, I wish you well, you know. You are a representation of the company you belong to. So, the special prosecutor last week, he declared our former finance minister fugitive of justice. You may have forgotten. Quick reminder.
The OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Oforiatta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. And this is to Mr. Oforiatta. You have two choices. You can either return to the jurisdiction voluntarily or the OSP will enforce your return.
So, yeah. Now, this got many talking. A lot. People have said a lot of things. Because, honestly, it's unprecedented. I've not seen something in my lifetime. Now, some lawyers were of the view that, look, Ken Kuntum Kunum Kunkun should sue Ankwanoma Kwesi Peter.
When you say they should be pardoned, meaning we should accept the mistakes as part of normal day-to-day operations. That's what we should accept it. But where they end up causing damage or reputational damage to an individual, do you just pardon them and just, oh, it's okay, you've made a mistake and that's it, go and sin no more? Is that what we are saying? I don't think so. I think an office as serious as the OSP office need to be meticulous. They need to be very, very slow in taking decisions.
But you see, the SP, he seems to have some strategy. He says his focus is to make corruption unattractive. The liberty people have had to be fearlessly corrupt, he's going to stop it. At least people should have the fear of God again when they want to be thieves, especially when it has to do with stealing from the state. So this week, SP released a statement saying that, first, the lawyers of the minister, they were showing about the former minister, why to me, she did show body. They show the SP body. Now they have gone to try a beg. They say, Ken Kuntum Kununku, he has given a day, he will come after some medical, you want him pani any idea to know kaka, na hire altroga. So the SP says he's no longer a wanted man. He is rather a needed man.
When we declare you wanted, it's because it's an inherent power. We have obtained an arrest warrant. We are not finding you. And that is why we publish the wanted notice. And it's a whole process to bring you down. When we publish a wanted notice, it means that we then have to facilitate putting on the Interpol system, and then through Attorney General Foreign Affairs, try and get the law enforcement on the other side to bring you down. And if you remember, the OSP said only two things. He said that Mr. Oforiatta has a choice. Either he will voluntarily come down or the OSP will force him to come down.
Now, some pensioners say they are grateful to the SP for his work since last week. In fact, it appears even some MPP people are grateful to the SP because only one man, only one man, his name is Shatawale. It's all right. you are not heard. Let me focus on the National Service Authority for that. Small, I don't have so much time. So, there are allegations of ghost names. Just according to investigations, it is alleged that the leadership of the previous administration, they packaged Azonto ghosts onto their payroll. So every month be and the Azonto goes umya pakinako tremunako Azonto. What's it saying?
The service has been paying 559 allowance to personnel every month. So it's just basic arithmetic. This number times the figure
505
times 12.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the figures in the
figures
potential loss.
In blue, potential annual financial loss to the state.
I see. And you think when you put all that together, it's 2 billion?
2.2 billion. And we do this even for 2024, 2025, only counting 4 months because they've been working from October, November, December, and January.
Okay, so now the details of the investigations, I mean the scandal, is scandalizing. And I really pray what the NPP and officials of the former administration are saying is true, that they didn't steal money because it's projected that some 500 million cedis could have been lost to that scandal. Okay, how did it all happen? Krobia.
We found 80 to 90-year-olds in the data.
Wow.
So Nimatu Salifu is said to have been posted to Piagi DA Primary School in the Paibos region, and she's 93 years old at the point of
93
years old at the point of being posted.
Maybe she's not maybe she didn't enter university early. She's a mature student.
In normal life, that should be a grandfather or a grandmother, at home. Same for 91-year-old Ruth Abdullahi, supposedly from UDS, posted to Adakura Primary School in the Upper East region. 82-year-old Muhammadu Ali is another one who was posted to Anglican School in Sehuyoso.
I want to say something, but let me qualify it before I say what I want to say. And it's different from the NSS. This is independent. It's just passing thoughts. You see, the documentary on this scandal, the authorities injuncted its viewing or filming through the law courts or the courts of the law. Now, I believe that people are innocent until proven guilty in a competent court of jurisdiction or law. So I grant them that, and I am looking forward to the outcome of the court and all that. But this is what I want to say. Again, it's independent of everything. Okay. You see? It's not connected to the case. But, come on, let me tell you. Hey, stealing is hard work. Hey, stealing is hard work. If you put the same energy into any enterprise, you will have your peace of mind. I'm telling you. Aglovi, I'm telling you. Glover, I'm telling you. Just that one, it can take forever. If you are working hard, you are not stealing. You are just working hard in Ghana, you are not stealing. It's hard work. Stealing already is hard work. If you put that same energy in good, it can take forever, but still, you have your peace of mind. Sometimes you can have unforeseen haircuts and things, but choose your choice. Okay, now, back to the scandal. Let's go. Back to the scandal. So Krobia and his team did some work on the pictures used for the ID. So these are the details of what went to the heist, right? Hey, so just like foreigners, according to the investigations, pictures, people who are not Ghanaian, or they use people just say fragadam.
One person in there who is Kwame Donko. Kwame Donko does not bring any ID card at all, just a photo. And Kwame Donko is supposed to be 72 years because of the date of birth that is presented in here. But we see this man's face, and we are not quite sure this is a 72-year-old person. Kwame Donko was posted to Kansogo Basic School at the Boko West District. So the team decided to run a reverse image search to look for possibly who could be this person. And then we found that the person behind that photo is Emmanuel Mutuo, who is a human resource manager at a tech firm in Kenya.
Wow.
Yes.
On that note, Asante Sana, because Anahene Nanabi, he said, Inshallah, he will sue Fort Estate. If
you pick a general publication figure and then you go to Parliament and go and pick a figure from there, which is a summation of all the postings, and you subtract, and then you multiply it by the national service allowance, and then you create a whole atmosphere of fear that somebody is looting, milking the state coffers. It is bad. It is so bad. And for me, trust me, I would take them on because they displayed my picture. The reason why I've mounted this spirited defense is because even I was not there, I would have said that, you know what, excuse me, I'm not part of this because from 2017-2018 I wasn't. But I know that that is not how the system works.
More power to you, sir. More power to you. But then, was Mahama Yarga trying to toil or play with our emotions or what?
With a 24-hour economy strategy, football is going to be a major enabler of the 24-hour economy. And very soon we'll see it. Very soon, our local league will replace the European leagues.
Okay, you guys, calm down. Calm down, let's go for a break. And then when we come back, we break things down. It's a break. Welcome from that break, and this is BackPage on ChannelOne Television. My name is Caleb. I am Caleb Kuda. And seriously, Boko Central MP, look, bruh, you gotta read the room. And you gotta know that some jokes are expensive. I mean, what do you mean by this? What did you mean?
With a 24-hour economy strategy, football is going to be a major enabler of the 24-hour economy. And very soon we'll see it. Very soon, our local league will replace the European leagues.
Okay. With the greatest of respects. You see, anytime lawyers say with the greatest of respects, then you know they're about to show you the opposite, right? No, that's not what I wish to do. But, honorable leader, please, Ghanaians say I should tell you that be guided. At this critical moment in our history and life, we have little tolerance for anything that mocks our broken hearts. What Black Stars and Ghana football has done to our lives and our dead, we don't find your jest funny at all. So please and please. Let me take care of this guy. I need to take care of this guy.
Usually we've seen that those who are of a certain political color have a preference.
Of course, I have my first preference is the NDC youth. That I'm not going to lie. If you are now the CEO of the National Youth Authority NDC youth for the entire country. Yes, you are not NDC CEO for National Youth Authority. Exactly. That's my first preference. My first preference will be the NDC youth because they are the
good posturing to have.
It is a good posture.
Why?
Because after
I thought you were doing this in a nationalistic.
It's a but NDC members are NDC members are also Ghanaians. NDC members are also Ghanaians.
So clearly, here is one of the appointees of President Mahama working hard to send the NDC to opposition. No cap. The appointment people are dying and fighting for now. He got his. And first thing he's going to say is such Sebi. I mean, it's reckless talk. And reckless talk like this, that led to the funeral of Abu Akassi. And people have been reassigned, some even before their bats could fill the seats of the offices they were appointed to under President Mahama. And I believe that this man, from the way he has started, he doesn't seem interested in doing Ghanaians and Mr. President, your administration much good. At least, that is the least we can say. But the 24 hours economy, I'm told the 24 hours passport operation, I love it. About it, father, I love it.
You've also heard about big reforms that we want to carry out. We want the passport administration in our country to become a 24-hour operation. So this year, you need to stand by and get ready. Be preparing yourselves. We are going to be running 3 shifts so that we want to cut down on the waiting time for passport.
So the argument I've heard against this is that you say you're coming to reset the country, you're coming to reset the economy. Now you are going to make passport acquisition so efficient. If all the brothers Dakpa, who will you use to do the reset? And when the reset happens, who will enjoy the reset? That's the argument of those who think it's a bad idea to make the passport office work around the clock. Please, I agree with them. Order. Once again, order. Now, let me reiterate my unhappiness about something the President of the Republic has been doing consistently. I said, I'm not happy about it. Last time he told the chiefs to sit down. As for him, he doesn't command chiefs around. Then this time he told some education people that they can free their mind and talk. Now it's independence. Why are you rubbing it in the face of, the only president of the Fourth Republic to have unveiled his own statue? Why are you rubbing things in our man's face? Why?
How do we remove excessive political interference in the governance of our education system? How do we ensure adequate and sustainable financing for education? I had a bit of yeah with the political interference. I said that the second Independence Day for the education system has come. You can express your opinions freely now.
Be honest, and honestly speaking, is not cool. The Catholic bishops were angry. They were left out of the education reform dialogue.
Our exclusion from this vital forum undermines the collaborative spirit that is essential to the success of any educational policy or reform. We call on the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Education to reconsider this exclusion and extend an invitation to the GCBC, CCG and other relevant bodies to ensure that this forum reflects a truly inclusive dialogue on the future of education in our country.
I don't know how to explain myself. Like, who does that? President, you are begging for mercy. A whole president, you are begging? Really? You are making me miss our former president. He chopped the president. First of all, how dare you? We are organizing program. We didn't invite you. You can't come. How dare you issue a statement that we didn't call you under the Akwafu Achemagablau. Yeah, Magajro. Ask those who petitioned him to sack the former fugitive from justice. When they went to the Jubilee, oh, Allah, mashallah.